start again. It's a Redskin.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to be testing out a whole bunch of new makeup that I have or purchased or whatever. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I already forgot my hair piece. Need something to kind of get rid of my hair from my face. Whew. And there we go. Starting out, I have a bunch of new Bite Beauty complexion products. I have a primer, a foundation, and a powder. So let's just go ahead. I did get the Bite Beauty Skin Optimizing Primer. I got the one for normal to oily skin. This one's supposed to be more mattifying. So it looks like this is what it looks like. I have not tried this. I'm super duper sealed. Super excited about this. I wonder if I got the right shade though. I'm nervous about that. Let me just put some on the back of my hand. Okay, that's interesting. It looks like a pore filling primer. It doesn't say anything about pore filling, I don't think. It just says it neutralizes your skin for better foundation. Okay. Doesn't have too many claims. It just looks like a white skin pore filling foundation. It actually doesn't feel very pore filling once you put it on. It just feels like a nice moisturizer. It doesn't have any of that like silicone-y feel or anything like that. So feels nice. It just feels moisturizing though. Speaking of moisturizing, my lips look really, really dry, so let's just go ahead and do something about that. Okay. Now for foundation, I got the shade M55. Don't know if that was the right choice. We will see how that works. Maybe. Okay. Some on my back of my hand. Ooh, looks a little dark, maybe. I don't know, it looks really, really close though. We'll see. I may have put too much on the back of my hand though. Oh no, it looks like it might be a good match. So looking at it in person, it is more like pink undertoned. You guys can't tell on camera, but in person, this looks really, really neutral and pink. So the shade is off, but it is like a really sheer coverage, like very light coverage, so it's kind of hard to tell. I'm gonna try and build it up just on my cheeks a little bit to see if I can build it up, just because I have a lot of scarring on my cheeks right now. So I'm trying to like cover that up a little bit. Let's see if it'll do anything at all. My chin, but it is the wrong shade for me. Let's see if it builds. Okay, it's looking to be building a little bit. So I guess it would be like a solid light coverage. I wouldn't consider this medium just because I really had to build it up to get like a good medium coverage. Would definitely consider this like light coverage or very light medium coverage. I would not consider this medium. No. Okay, I don't have Or do I? No, I don't have a new concealer, so I will be right back. Ooh, looking a little bright. Okay, before I set with my powder though, I do have some cream products to try today. I have the Nude Stick blushes. I have a bunch. I got these in duos. So I got the shade, oh my gosh, I got a bunch of shades. I got the shade Body Language. It looks like this. Body Language. Looks very, very pretty. Got the shade Sweet Peach, which looks like it's gonna be my favorite, of course. Sweet Peach. And then the shade Sunkissed. Looks like a really deep burnt orange shade. Looks really, really pretty. Oh, I also got this cream highlight in one of the duos, which was this Bubbly Babe. And it's just pretty highlight shade. So we're gonna go ahead and use Peach Peony. Oh, Sweet Peach Peony. Guess that wrong. I think I'm just gonna put it on my face and see how that goes. Maybe I feel like I should use a brush. Alright, let me just use a brush instead, because I really don't want to just place this on my skin. I'm going to use a Real Technique brush, and just get my dog hair all over it. And then just pat it in. Ooh, that is really pretty. Seems to have a little bit of a glow to it. I don't know if you guys can see that. So let's go ahead and, so that is Sweet Peach Peony. Kind of want something a little more pigmented. I feel like this is really, really pretty. I just think it's a little light for me right now. You know, I kind of just want to mix in a little bit. I want to use the shade Sunkissed. This one's like a little more of that terracotta shade I was talking about. Let me just add a little bit of this. I'm just going to add this at the end of my cheeks and kind of ombre it down. This is kind of how I like to do my blush. Make it more intense up here and then kind of bring it down. Ooh. Maybe too much now? We'll figure it out. Once I powder, it won't look as crazy, that's for sure. And then bring it down. Ooh. Oh wow, too much blush. Oops. Not a big deal. This is really, really pretty. No, I'm looking a little crazy right now, but I promise you it'll come together. So that was Sunkissed. I kind of like that one better, just a little more pigmented. I do have a little bit of, I went too high over here, so I want to like blend it out with my sponge a little bit. Kind of just blend that out. Okay. I have a powder bronzer, so we're going to hold off on that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my powder. I got the shade Light 1, or Light 2, I'm sorry, Light 2. I was debating between Light 1 and Light 2, so Light 2 looks like this. It's a little lighter than my skin tone. You will see how that works. So let me make sure that I have all my creases blended out. Don't want to set any creases. Okay. Going in with a powder that's too light. Let's see how we do. Just using my IT Cosmetics powder brush. I'm just gonna set the whole face because I am an oily skin girl and I need powder. really love what it's doing to my skin right now. Just like kind of blurring it, mattifying it, but not making it look powder or cakey at all. And you guys did see that. It just like kind of like made my skin look, ooh, flawless. Yeah, I really like that powder. It gave me like a flawless filter on my skin. I like that powder. Okay, now I'm gonna do bronzer. So I just have, this is not new. This is a MAC bronzing powder. This is in the shade Golden. This is an old OG product. I just recently bought it though. It looks way darker in person. I'm just gonna grab my bronzing powder really quick. It looks like it has a little bit of shimmer, but I may need that, you know, just because I have a lot of powder on my skin right now. I don't look powdery, but I look a little matte, so I'm gonna like swirl it under my chin area just to kind of add some shadow where I need it. Okay, now a little bit more. Add it to my forehead. This one's actually looking lighter on my skin, and that's good because I was a little intimidated by the depth of it. It looked a little dark for me, but it's not. It's not too dark for me. It's like actually very natural looking on my skin tone. So I don't know if it did much though. I'm trying to like, either it's like super natural, I'm having a hard time looking at it or seeing it, or it's really not showing up. I just think it's really natural actually. I think it is showing up. It's just super, super natural. Super nice. So I think it's there. I just think it's so natural. It looks so, so beautiful. Okay. I think it's barely there, but just perfect though. Okay. Now I do have another blush. Don't at me. I think I have another blush. Okay, I do. I have this Sigma little holiday set. I did not want that to happen. Comes with this little brush, which is cute. I just don't like the short brushes. I like full length brushes. These like Sigma travel sets are really, really short. They're like super short. Oh, they're about the same as my Real Techniques though. So, oh, it comes in this own little packaging. Oh, this is so cute. I guess I forgot to use. I meant to use this highlighter. Let me see. I'm still gonna use it. Okay, this is the Nude Sticks. I already said it. It was in Bubbly Babe. I'm just gonna use my finger for this one. I don't want to like ruin anything, so we're just gonna layer a bunch of stuff because I'm just playing with makeup and I want to have fun. So it is a little sticky, but I don't see it lifting any of the makeup underneath, which is good because I did set with powders, so, but it is leaving like a tacky feeling on my skin. Okay, I'm not crazy about that, but it's not bad. If you like to use cream products on top of other products, this one will work for that. I'm just gonna like lightly powder it because I'm gonna go over it with a powder highlight. I don't want it to just like stick, you know. And it's still there. It's still giving me like a light little sheen and dew. Okay, and it does set. Okay. I like that. I don't love it. I don't think I'm gonna be reaching for that one as much as my cream blushes, but I did get it in a duo just because I wanted the shade Sunkissed. So this is what this looks like. Oh my gosh, this looks so pretty, guys. I love this shade of blush. It's already one of my favorites. I thought it was like a new blush. I honestly wasn't paying attention, but it's actually Cora de Rosa. I actually have this in a single. But whatever, now we have it in a duo. It happens. Okay, I'm gonna grab a clean brush and then I'm gonna dip into the shade Gilded. I do not have any Sigma highlighters, I don't think. Let me just, oh guys, you see that? That is really pretty. It's a little icy, but it's not like, is it? It's a little, it's borderline. It's a little icy for my skin tone, but it looks like I can still pull it off. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right. Speaking too soon. Let's just go ahead and use a blush. Let's go into Cora de Rosa. I'm just going to use this Revlon Duo Fiber brush. I'm just going to lightly dip into Cora de Rosa. Doesn't seem to be like sticking very well. Ooh. It's a little dusty, but that could be my brush too. This style brush definitely does do a little more kick up. It's a very blushy day today, guys. Okay with that. So this, I do recommend. I just wish the highlight wasn't so icy, but I mean, I think it's gonna suit like lighter skin tones. I didn't add any more, I just, whatever was left in my brush. I feel like it's gonna suit lighter skin tones, but it is very, very pretty. The highlight is very, very finely milled. It's definitely different. You guys can't see it on camera, but it's, I don't know, there's something unique about it. It's just not like a beaming highlight. It's like a shimmer for your cheek. It's very, very unique. I've never seen anything like it. But I feel like it is a little light for me. So I don't know how much more I'll be using that one. If they maybe came out with a deeper shade of that, I would probably definitely pick it up because it's very pretty and very unique. I probably should have used the brush that came with it. Whatever. Okay, now for my eyeshadow today, I did get this little mini eye set. I didn't realize how tiny they would be. And I got the mini eye set, and it came with a little baggie. I don't know where it's at. It was a little baggie, and it was very, very expensive, and I was very sad because I didn't know the brushes were gonna be like in this miniature. Like, I don't know, like, how is this a set? You know, this is like really, really weird to me. Like, how are you gonna have like different lengths? You just have them all one length, you know, whatever. What are you using these brushes? I'm sure the brushes aren't bad. I got this little eyeshadow palette mini. It also comes with a brush. Oh, this was the other set. Little brush that I got. And then, yeah. This is the brush that came with the other one. This little eyeshadow. That one came with a brush too. They're all the same length. No, they're not. Like, look, this one's longer than the other ones. Like, wow, why did they do that? They're all different lengths. Just make them all the same length. Like, please, please. And this is a Rendezvous palette. Let me see. It looks like a mini of the Cora de Rosa palette that came out earlier this year. And I like that palette. I really have to be honest, I haven't used it a lot though, but I have a lot of eyeshadow. So this is what this shadow looks like. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty though. Do you guys see that? This honestly reminds me of, I'm sorry, the mini latte palette by Dominique Cosmetics. She has a mini palette, and honestly, all these shades like remind me of her palette. Like, not, except with the blue and purple. Like, if you just take those away, it's like a very similar color story on a smaller scale. So I'm gonna grab the, what is this? Diffused crease brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys how I do a very quick eye look with this. Okay, so real quick, let me just explain to you guys what I did. I used this shade all over as my transition, and then I used this shade to kind of deepen the outer third, and then I used this one on the like middle half or middle third right here, and then I used this like from the inner corner to the middle to kind of blend it all together. I love this shade, but it feels a little hard pressed and like it's already getting hard pan. I don't think it is, but it feels that way. Like when something is getting hard pan, it's kind of hard to pick up product. So I'm not crazy about this. And I also would have loved it to maybe get rid of one of these, maybe like this shimmer, and maybe have like an even darker brown. I don't see this working for a lot of other skin tones, much darker than mine, maybe up to medium. I don't see this happening for like medium, or I'm sorry, like deep and rich shades. This is a little light. I mean, it barely shows up on me. I mean, it's still really pretty. Like I said, maybe like a shade, like a few shades darker than me, like a middle range, but not much deeper. Like just get rid of that one and maybe put in a really deep, beautiful brown. That would have been nice to see. The thing with deep browns is that even if we don't use them as eyeshadow, I know like a lot of people like me use them as like liner, you know, kind of like smudge out, smoke out a look. I could definitely use a deep brown for that right now, but I don't have one. But I'm going to actually. I'm gonna grab my Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 just to prove a point, because we need more representation. Let's grab this Sigma brush, this little liner brush. And then I'm going to just use this Coffee Beans shade. And then I've been wanting to use this palette more anyway, so let me just grab the darkest brown in there. I'm going to just show you guys what I'm talking about. Smoke out that like lash line right there. Just smoke it out. And just look at that one little detail. I feel like really defines my eye and adds a little bit of depth. And of course, deeper skin tones could, you know, use this shade for their transition or for a little bit of depth. So we need deeper shades, guys. Come on. Sigma, what are you doing? You're gonna hear this pattern with me a lot, is that I'm gonna call you out. Always gonna think about deeper shades for people, because I think representation is important and it doesn't take much. They have, what, 4 shimmers and 2 mattes. They could have made 3 and 3, you know, and it still would have been a really good palette with a similar color story. It just would have suited more skin tones if they just would have added a deeper shade. You know, that's all it takes. One of those shades, and then a deeper skin tone could do this look, but with more depth, you know? It doesn't take a lot, guys. It really doesn't. There's no excuse anymore, guys. No excuse. We're just deepening the lash line. Just smoking it out. I feel like that just transforms the look, and we could have just had a nice deep brown in that palette. Like, it really doesn't take much. I just literally had to use 2 palettes on. I probably actually could have gotten that look with this palette, the same look, with like this shade more toned down, this shade to kind of diffuse it, and then these 2 shades, you know, this frappe shade. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not about to do that, but I kind of want to redo it with that palette now. The same look, because I don't even think I needed that palette. Grab a smaller powder brush. I am getting a little bit of fallout from that last shimmer shade, the shade Moonshine. Just this little sparkly shade that I told you was getting like hard pan feeling. So far I'm digging it. It's just certain things I'm not crazy about. Alright, I don't have any mascara, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish. Am I gonna finish off my eyes? No. Alright, so I have new Urban Decay liners. I got 3 shades. I'm not gonna use all 3 shades, obviously. I have the shade Double Life. It's like a berry toned, and then I have Smog, which is like a taupe shade. I don't know if I want Smog. I also got a green shade, Stash, but I don't know. I kind of want to use Double Life. I know I'm not using a berry tone, but I think these pinks really go with berries. This is Double Life. Oh no, it's like a copper shade. Okay, that's not gonna work. I thought it was more berry toned. I'm gonna use this brown shade. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Smog. Looks like a nice neutral taupe shade. It'll go with my shirt. Ooh, that's crazy. That is really, I don't like to do liner on the lash line, but sometimes you just need it. You just need it. I'm also going to do the tight line with the same pencil. Screw it, who cares? Okay. Ooh, I look crazy. I'm going to grab this brush right now, and I'm just going to like smoke out the lower lash line because I don't like how harsh it looks right now. Smoke it out, smoke it out, smoke it out. You guys can tell how much my eyes don't like liner on the lower lash line. They really don't. My eyes are really weird. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my eyes and I'll be right back. Okay, and now for lips. I did, finish off my eyes and I did line my lips with the lip liner. I do have the Sigma Cora de Rosa. It came with my purchase. I think they just threw it in there. Not really feeling a liquid lipstick today. It would look really, really pretty though. I do have these. These are the Artist Couture Silk Cream lipsticks. I have the shade Saucy Gal and Power Play. Just open these up really quick. I really wanted to use these, but I don't know if they'll go with the look. Let's see. We'll open them up really quick. This is a Power Play. Looks like that. Ooh, it looks very cool toned. It looks very matte, like it has like a matte finish to it. Kind of like freaky ghostly like. And then this is the shade Saucy Gal. Looks like that. Very, very cool. And I'm going to use the shade Saucy Gal. Let's see how it looks. It smells good. Matches my lip liner. Oh, it's very, very pretty. I don't think it goes with the look though. I mean, it looks fine. I just wish it went with the look more. So I'm gonna just take it off. I love that lipstick. It feels super creamy and pigmented, but I think I do need the Sigma one. Yeah. Just because I want something that goes more with the pinkiness of my eye. So I'm gonna try the Sigma. I don't really care for liquid lipsticks anymore. I have them, so I use them, but I think I combined both lipsticks there. I think I had a little bit left, and okay, yeah, I think that looks better. I mean, like, it matches better. I'm not saying the other shade looked really, really pretty. I know I'm gonna love this shade. I kind of want to throw this one in my purse. It just looks like such a pretty nude shade. So pretty. this one though. I don't have a lot of cool tone mauves, so it'll be nice to have that one finally. I need some cool tone just to change it up sometimes. So I'm quickly going to set my face. I don't have anything new, so I'm going to use my Urban Decay Petite Look. Okay, there's that. So, very quickly, okay. These blushes I really love, really enjoyed them today. Or yeah, the two that I used, very pretty, easy to work with. Loved those. The primer, I don't think it's anything special. It's not bad. It doesn't do anything bad to my skin. I just didn't see it do anything other than kind of moisturize. And at that point, I'd rather just use moisturizer and a pore filling primer. So this foundation, it's not bad. It's just not my preference. I like something a little more full coverage, and it's the wrong shade for me too, and that's not their fault. I mean, partially. I mean, I think the description online did describe it as a warmer neutral, like, or warm toned, and this is very pink on me. So that's unfortunate. So I'm not going to be using this one because of the shade being off. But even then, I'm not sure I would have reached it for this one, just because I really had to build it up, and it's still not the coverage I prefer. I prefer more medium leaning full, you know, or medium leaning natural, and that's kind of, I don't know, I just, for this price, I'd rather just use my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation, which I don't have on me right now. It reminds me of that, the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation, the one that comes in the bottle, the squeezy, or the pump bottle. I think this reminds me of that, and at this price, I would rather just get the ColourPop one for a very similar effect. That being said though, this powder though, I really enjoy this. I can't wait to try this with other foundations and kind of see that smoothing property kind of go with that, you know. It kind of smoothened my skin with other foundations. I really do believe this is a really nice powder. So, I mean, not everything was a complete loss today. This is really nice. What else did I try today? The liquid lip, it's just another liquid lip. It's definitely not crusty or dry, but my lips did have balm on them before. When I was applying my makeup, I had balm on my lips. So they could have just been really well prepped, but even right now they're kind of getting a little crinkly, and I have a feeling as it dries it's going to be more crinkly, more wrinkly on my lips, and not be super flattering. The shade, however, is so beautiful. Not surprised. I love the Cora de Rosa everything from Sigma. It's so beautiful. Just, I'm not really crazy about liquid lips anymore. These lipsticks, I already know I'm gonna love these. They're just so creamy and so pigmented, and just, I already know. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Might be a purse one. This bronzer, okay, so at first I really enjoyed it when I first applied it, and then as I like saw myself, as I continued to do my makeup and saw myself, I saw a lot of micro glitter all over my face, and I'm like, where'd that come from? I forgot this has micro glitter. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, there you go. It has a lot of micro glitter, and you can see that all over my face. So, no. I would like a shimmer or like a finish that looks dewy and glowy without glittery, and that one looked glittery, so no glitter. Very quickly, these holiday sets. Okay. The brush set, this mini brush set that comes with a pouch, no, I don't recommend. I hate these little stupid brushes. The highlighter and blush duo, if you don't already have this shade, and if you're a little like more lighter skin tone, like, yeah, go ahead. If you're deeper than me, I do not recommend this, because you're not going to be able to use both shades unless you really want to, like, maybe use this as an inner corner highlight for your eye, or use the blush. The blush is beautiful. I really do recommend the blush. It is absolutely gorgeous. I forgot to do my inner corner over here. Duh. If you want to use it for like an inner corner highlight, because it is a really pretty like champagne neutral shade. It's not like iridescent or anything. This would be a really good inner corner highlight for like every look. So if you already have it, or I guess if you already have it, you wouldn't be watching this video. If you've been eyeing this makes a really good inner corner highlight, but I would just recommend it for like my skin or lighter. It wouldn't work just for the highlighter, but the blush looks like it would go for a lot of skin tones. It was super pigmented. Okay, now the eyeshadow palette, you guys heard my beef. I like it. I don't love it. I think it's nice. I wish it had a deeper shade. Again, I would recommend this for people like my skin tone or lighter. Not too many darker people, just because the shades aren't super like deep. They're just very mid-tone range, so that is unfortunate. Is that everything I tried? I think so. Oh no, the eyeliners. The eyeliners, they're the Urban Decay ones. They're good. They're nothing spectacular. I do prefer the ColourPop formula. They're a little bit creamier. These were a little scratchy on my eye. Obviously, I'm going to use them because I already have them, and because I think the shades I got, I tried to make sure that there weren't shades that I could get from ColourPop. So these are very different shades to that. So yeah, they're a little scratchy. Save your money, ColourPop. Okay guys, I believe that is it for my video today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.